In a cottage, in a village in a small country, Lisa has been baking. Her mother and father are very proud of her. They are always telling people how clever she is and all the wonderful things she can do.
Oh, Lisa, what lovely things you have made. You are really brilliant. 20 colored buns, 12 chocolates, and one apple pie. All fit for a king to eat.
When the king comes to the village today, I am going to tell you how clever you are.
At that moment, there is the sound of cheering outside.
Quick, Lisa, see if that is the king coming. I hope he visits us so I can show him all the wonderful things you have made.
Lisa goes to the window and looks out. Look, the king has stopped at our gate.
I can smell apple pie, my favorite. I bet he can smell all this lovely fruit. I'm sure the king would want to marry a girl as clever as you.
Just then, the king puts his head through the window.
I can smell apple pie, my favorite.
Oh, please, your majesty, come and try a slice.
The king comes into the cottage. The mother puts a slice of pie and gives it to him.
Delicious. Absolutely scrumptious.
The king licks his fingers.
That's the best pie I've ever tasted. Who made it? My daughter, Lisa, made it. And she's the cleverest girl that ever was.
The king starts to move to the door, but Lisa's mother takes hold of the king's arm.
Not before you rush it.
Yes! Now hang on, your majesty. And I tell you about it. She can bake the best pies in the world, and she can weave the most beautiful clothes and spin the finest thread.
Oh, father, please be quiet. I'm sure that the king is in a hurry.
Yes, there are plenty of people at my palace who can bake and weave and spin.
None of them can be as clever as Lisa. She's so clever she can do anything at all.
Father, don't be silly.
Go on, your majesty, you ask her.
What shall I ask her to do?
While mother is thinking, father interrupts.
Ask her to spin straw into gold.
Oh, please, Majesty, please don't take any notice from our father. Of course, I can't spin a straw into gold.
But Lisa, you are so clever. You probably spin straw into gold if you try.
Lisa whispered to her mother, Mother, you know I can't spin a straw into gold.
Well, it doesn't seem very likely, but well, never mind. The kingdom's rather poor at the moment, and I can certainly do with some more gold. You can come back to the palace, and if you really can turn straw into gold, you shall be well rewarded. But if you can't, I shall cut off your head.
Lisa starts to cry. No, I can't spin a straw into gold, Majesty. Lisa's mother looks worried. She's beginning to regret what she and Lisa's father have told the king.
Please, your majesty, her father was only joking.
Yes, I was only joking.
The king isn't listening. He looks very stern.
If you're telling the truth, she's nothing to fear. If not...
Taking hold of Lisa's arm, the king walks out of the cottage. It is night. In a room, high in a tower, Lisa is crying. There is a spinning wheel beside her and a big heap of straw. Oh dear, I can't possibly make gold out of straw. And when the king finds out, he will cut off my hair. Suddenly there is a scratching noise, and the strange little man with a long pointy nose gleams through the window.
Why are you crying?
Because my father told the king I could spin a straw into gold. Now the king will cut off my hair. The little man laughed.
That's nothing to cry about. I'll help you if you give me something in exchange.
But I haven't got anything.
What about the pretty necklace you're wearing?
Yes? The little man nods, and Lisa unfastens the necklace and hands it to him.
That's right. Now, you go to sleep. By the time you wake up, all your troubles will be over.
In the morning, Lisa wakes to find a heap of shining gold instead of the heap of straw. The king comes in.
Ah, so your father was telling the truth. You really can spin gold from straw.
Lisa wants to tell the king what has happened, but she's so frightened that when she opens her mouth to speak, no words come out.
There's no need to be afraid, Lisa. You've kept your word.
Can I go home now?
Well, not yet. I need more gold.
The king leads Lisa to another room in the castle. It is even bigger and filled with straw.
Tonight, you must spin all this straw into gold. But remember, if it isn't turned to gold by the morning, I shall cut off your head.
The king goes away, and Lisa is alone. She runs to the window and looks out. Perhaps the little man will come back tonight to help me. That night, Lisa hears the scratching noise at the window. The strange little man gleams in through the window.
More straw to spin. My favorite task.
For I have nothing to give you.
What about that pretty ring you're wearing?
Yes? The little man nods, and Lisa takes off her ring and hands it to him.
I'll do it. It will do. Now, go to sleep. And in the morning, there will be heaps of gold instead of straw.
In the morning, Lisa opens her eyes and stretches. There is a big pile of gold in the middle of the floor. The king comes in.
Well done, Lisa. You have spun even more gold.
Please, can I go home now?
Oh, no, not now.
The king leads Lisa to the tower. It is filled with straw.
I've had people searching all over the countryside for every last wisp of straw. If you can spin it all into gold, then I shall take you as my queen. But if you can't, turn it into straw by the morning, I'll cut off your head.
The king goes away, and Lisa sits down and begins to cry. If the little man comes again, I have nothing to give him. And if there's nothing gold tomorrow, the king will cut off my head. Lisa hears some shouting from the street below. She looks out of the window and sees her mother and father waving to her. Lisa shouts down to them, "Father, why did you tell the king I could spin a straw into gold?"
But you have spun straw into gold. We saw the soldiers taking it away in wheelbarrows.
Lisa shakes her head about the little man who helped her.
But I have nothing left to give him next time.
You will give him something when you get home.
Promise him whatever he asks.
But what if I can't keep the promise?
Forget about it, don't worry. You will be miles away by then.
I hope you're right. I don't want to get into more troubles.
That night, Lisa sits sadly on the floor, hoping to hear the scratching sound at the window. At last, she hears the little man climbing through the window.
Dry your tears, Lisa. I will help you. But this will be the last time.
But I can't pay you. I have nothing left.
Now, that's a pity. I don't work for nothing.
Perhaps I could pay you after I get home.
The little man puts his head on one side and looks at Lisa.
Perhaps.
Please help me this one last time. The king said I will make me the queen if I turn the story to gold. But if I don't, he will cut off my hair.
Perhaps we could make a bargain. Are you any good at keeping promises?
Lisa nods.
Then let's shake hands on it.
But what do you want?
When you're the queen, you must give me your first boy child.
Lisa remembers the father's word. Promise him whatever he asks.
Is it a bargain?
Yes, I promise.
In the morning, the tower is full of gold. The king comes in and claps his hand with delight.
Well done, Lisa. I'm going to marry you and make you my queen. And your mother and father are going to come and live in the palace with us forever.
Lisa is so delighted that she forgets all about her promise to the little man. Lisa, a year passes, and the king and Lisa have a baby son. In the nursery, Lisa and her mother and father are playing with the baby. They are bending over the cot when the door springs open. It is the strange little man with the pointy nose.
It's time to keep your promise, little queen.
What promise?
Your firstborn child. You promised me.
But that was a long time ago.
This is the king's son. Look, can't take him away.
Oh, can't I? Just wait and see.
You can have as much gold as you want, but leave me my baby.
Lisa picks up the baby and holds it tightly. The little man comes very close.
I've plenty of gold, but I will do a deal. I have a riddle, and if you can answer it in 3 days, you shall get the baby to keep your son. If not, the baby's mine.
What's the riddle?
Just tell me my name. Each day you will have 3 guesses.
Lisa thinks hard.
Is it John? Is it Summer? Could be Mark?
Each time, the little man shakes his head. Then he laughs and stamps his feet on the ground and whirls out of the room.
Oh, Mother, how can we possibly find out his name? There are thousands to choose from.
The following day, Lisa is in the nursery holding the baby. The door opens and the little man dances into the room.
Well, now, have you guessed? 3 days and 3 guesses on each
The little man laughed, but his laugh is cruel.
Sit and cuddle your darling son, for tomorrow you'll have got none. Riddles and tricks are my game, you won't ever guess my name.
Is it William?
It must be Jonathan.
I bet it's something right off the ordinary. Marmaduke!
Wrong every time, and don't forget, you've only got until tomorrow, and then the baby's mine.
The little man wheels away, cackling his laughter.
What can I do? How can I stop him?
What to bother me? Bring all of him. We can't have some fun.
It's dark, and mother and father are in the woods. They have followed the little man. Mother hides behind a bush. Someone is singing. She sees the little man dancing around a small fire. Father creeps nearer.
Wife and family I have none, but tomorrow's I'll have the king's own son. Tricks and riddles are my game. Rumpelstiltskin is my name.
Mother and father creep away without making a sound. The following day, in the nursery, Lisa holds the baby. She and her mother and father wait for the little man to come back. The door flies open and the little man enters. He is grinning.
Now then, little queen, you have 3 guesses left.
And I bet it's Jason.
Is it Oliver?
The little man laughs and reaches out to take the baby. Lisa shouts,
I know, it's Rumpelstiltskin.
The little man gives a great cry of rage and stamps his feet.
You cheated! You cheated! You must have cheated!
Go away, Rumpelstiltskin, and leave us alone. Don't ever come back.
Rumpelstiltskin looks at Lisa and mother. Then he looks at her father. Then he stamps so hard on the floor that his foot goes right through it. He is so angry that he vanishes in a smoke.
And now my baby's free. Say, Father, however can I thank you?
You don't need to thank us. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have been in this mess.
Yes, you learned our lesson.
Yes.
We'll never boast about you again, even if you are the best daughter in the world, and we get the very best little grass.
The end.